small artery forceps. I'm now going to dissect the artery away from the tumour. Microscissors and a Roton 9 dissector. And the Roton 9 dissector, please.
Sorry.
Cautery.
I'm so sorry. That won't happen again.
It can't. Repeat will compromise patient safety.
I know, and I'm fine now.
No, you're not. You're distressed and you're trying to negotiate an unfamiliar layout.
What?
Your instruments, you've copied Morgan's layout.
I didn't realise. I'm sorry.
Quarter replacement, please.
It's fine. Don't you worry. I feel like such a dick. Don't. If anyone's to blame, it's me. I don't know what happened. I was thinking about Morgan when I was setting up, and I must have used her layout. And then I got all confused and nothing. It's fine. The surgery's still going on. There's no harm done. Except I let everybody down. I know you just want to soldier on. We've done the same thing, but honestly, the best thing for you to do is get your head out of work and let yourself grieve. But I don't want to see you here until after the funeral. And even then, only if you feel up to it, okay? Okay. Just take care, eh? You're off your face.
Sorry, it was the...
I hate you.
I hate you so much.
Nicole, I'm not drunk. I was asleep. Nicole.
Sorry, I would have called ahead, but I wasn't thinking straight. It's fine. Tell me what's going on. I went over to the IV to apologise to Kieran for last night, and he and Callum were there talking about poor Rachel, and I went ballistic again. How exactly? Oh, I didn't smash anything this time, but I still wished her dead. Did you mean it? I don't know. Yes, What? Tell me. But what if she gets away with this? I mean, you hear about people getting a good lawyer and getting off even when they're guilty. Like I did, you mean? No, not like you. I wasn't thinking... No, it's okay. You think that I should have been punished for what I did the same way you think Rachel needs to be punished? No. I don't think that at all. Because if that had happened, then I wouldn't have you here now. Nicole, you're confused. No, I'm not. No, I'm sorry, I can't. Oh. I thought last night you wanted to stay. I thought you wanted this. I do, but now's not the right time. Everything you're going through with Morgan and Rachel... This isn't about Morgan and Rachel. This is about us. I don't think it is. You're grieving. I feel... Shut up with the whole grieving thing. I thought you'd understand, but no. Poor little Nicole, she's still grieving. She can't make any decisions for herself. Well, then, here's my decision, Maya.
Coffee?
Huh.
Any news on your gran?
Mum rang. They're hopeful for a full recovery.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, hey, I changed my automatic payment yesterday, so Morgan's rent's covered.
Well, you don't need to do the lot.
Oh, it was easier.
I hadn't even thought about it. I will pay half just as soon as I can...
Don't worry about it. Just whenever's fine. Ta. We need to make a decision about what we're going to do with her room, too, and her stuff.
Yeah, let's not talk about that now.
Well, we have to talk about it sometime.
Yes, but not now. I'm finding it hard enough to decide between jam and honey, let alone all Morgan stuff.
Okay, I'll decide.
Because you're through all 7 stages, are you?
Eh?
Of grief? I would have thought you'd still be at stage 5, anger. Or 6, depression, that's where I am.
I'm not
although
depressed, I'm just trying to be practical.
being practical means waiting until you have a clear head before you start tackling the real world again.
And making big decisions, like whether to have honey or jam.
Maybe you're at stage 5.5. Bitchiness.
Sorry, that wasn't fair. And you're right, I have to let the big bad grief monster do its thing first. Maia's been trying to tell me that too. And yes, I bit her head off like I did yours.
It happens. But I was just trying to help. And Maia probably was too.
Morning. Hi. And before you say it, I know I was wrong last night. I'm stuck in stage 5.5. Hey. Well, let's just say I'm glad you set me straight. It's not the right time to be starting anything. And I know you're only trying to help me.
Oh, is it too early to gossip? Guess who ended up in ED last night?
Oh?
Rachel McKenna.
What happened?
Overdose on diazepam.
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there.
Rachel overdosed on purpose. Nicole. Was it true?
Looks like it.
Well, I'm not going to start jumping up and down with glee if that's what you're waiting for. But she deserved to suffer. What goes around comes around. The universe is righting itself, finally. I was trying to calm her down.
By telling her your incredibly biased thoughts on karma and punishment.
I thought I was helping.
What exactly did you think you were helping with?
What do you mean?
Have you been saying all this stuff to help her deal with her grief or to help her deal with your secret?
Her grief. Her sister was just killed.
By someone we know, someone who you want her to forgive.
Yes, only because I know what it's like.
Exactly. And you want her to understand that too.
Yes.
But this isn't about you at the moment, Maia. This is about Nicole coming to terms with Morgan's death. And if everything you're saying is to help her understand your guilt...
Hey. Hey, yourself. Could we? Is everything okay? Rachel didn't die, did she? Oh, no. And it turns out it was an accidental overdose. Oh, well, maybe the universe was giving her a friendly push then. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I shouldn't have said what I did about righting wrongs, etc. Why not? Because my advice was more about me than Morgan. What? I thought that if you understood how easy it was to do what I did, then we could eventually start something up. But I don't think that that's going to happen now. I know. Gerald told me not to make any big decisions while I'm grieving. No, I mean now as in never. All I've done is confuse you, and that's why you ended up at my doorstep last night, and that's why I shouldn't be involved right now. So your friend dropping me too? What I've done is too close to what Rachel's done to you, and I can't expect you to understand that guilt because you're still dealing with the grief and the anger for Rachel. I just think it's tainted any feelings you could have for me. So that's that. You don't want to see me again? I think it would be healthier for both of us.
Come on.
Wait a minute.
Not a good idea.
Nicole, I want you to know I didn't overdose on purpose. I wasn't trying to take the easy way out. I take responsibility for Morgan's death. And I'll go to court and take my punishment. And I will live with the pain I've caused every day.
Let's go, eh?
Hang on. Thank you for saying that.
I don't think you should have said never, but it's the right thing for now.
I just wish I hadn't made such a mess of things in the first place.
Nicole will work through her grief and later, down the track, if things are meant to be, just hang in there.
Hang in there, why? I can't have ended things with Nicole. Not that they ever really started. Anyway, I apologise for my bad advice.
I know I said it was bad, but I think you may have done some good after all.
I thought you wanted to stay away from me. I thought you wanted to stay away from me. Tans told me what happened in triage with Rachel. She sounded genuine. She actually sounded like someone else I know. So I guess it wasn't totally crap advice. I guess not. Phew. So you're going to New Plymouth tonight then? See my gran and the rest of my family. Is your gran still doing well? We're hopeful. Oh, good. Why are you here? I don't know. I didn't want to leave things the way they were. And how are they? Weird. And I don't want them to be. Me neither. But we're making such hard work of all of this. And if it's going to be like that forever, then no thanks. Except... hopeless. We're hopeless and I need to go. You can call me anytime you need to talk. And I promise not to give you any misguided lectures about karma or justice. We'll see. Scotty's told me to take as long as I need, so I'm not sure when I'll be back. Do you need a hand? Thanks. You can take the one with the kitchen sink.